Hello, Artesia!
Good morning, Artesia Pioneers. I'm your host, Eric Renteria.
And I'm your host, Hilario Toscano, and welcome back to ATV.
It's finally March, and we're at the tail end of this crazy school year.
However, March is also a month that is reserved for an interesting holiday.
St. Patrick's Day. But what is the real history behind the green holiday?
Well, Brittany's got you covered with the history behind the holiday.
Historically, St. Patty's Day was a religious holiday, and it really wasn't celebrated in Ireland. But in America, we use any excuse to party. The rep is an orange-haired baby man. And everyone knows, if you don't wear green, you get punched. I never own any green. Well, I wish you all good luck.
Since we haven't been on campus this year, yearbook needs your help.
Send your pictures to the Google form down below. The link will be under this video.
We would also like to wish AHS artists good luck as they have been nominated to participate in the Vans Custom Culture Contest. Our students will be painting Vans shoes for our opportunity to earn money for our art program right here at AHS. Congratulations and good luck, artists.
Speaking of AHS students, we would like to give a great shout out to all the students that have a birthday this month.
Good morning, Pioneers. We have been through so much change, like online school and virtual learning. We barely go out, we have to wear masks all the time. It's just different. But what about our birthdays? Since we can't see each other in person, today I'm going to be shouting out to students whose birthday is in the month of March.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
I'd like to shout out two members of ATV whose birthday are this month, and they are Ubaldo Ortiz and Dorali Segura. Well, that's it for today, Pioneers. Once again, happy birthday, and we'll see you next month. Now, back to you guys.
How you doing? Welcome to Ubaldo's Film School, where we talk about movies and TV show and news, because I'm a nerd. So, this week we're going to talk about the Snyder Cut. Last week we talked about Godzilla vs. King Kong. So, let's get into it.
For so long, fans have basically forced WB's hands to release Zack Snyder's complete vision of Justice League, and now it's coming to HBO Max worldwide in March 18th. Now, let's talk about what has changed. The movie's going to be rated R, and it's going to have a 4-hour runtime compared to the 2-hour runtime of the 2017 version. Jared Leto's Joker is going to change. More Batman Nightmare sequences, Darkseid, new color grading instead of the red ugly color in 2017 version, new Superman suit, a different film tone, new Steppenwolf designs and scenes, etc. Yeah, I'm not kidding. This movie's going to be packed. The aspect ratio of the movie is going to look the same way it looks in the trailer, because it was shot all in IMAX and meant for theaters. Well, that doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon, does it? And since it's directed by Zack Snyder, expect a lot of good visuals and, of course, a split, reaction when it comes out. Hopefully you all are excited to see this movie like I am.
Sports. Who doesn't love them?
Luckily, restrictions are being lifted and sports are finally returning to AHS.
Devin Yoakum conducted an interview with Athletic Director Coach Veach to give us more information on the upcoming sports.
Hey, good morning, Coach Veach. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good, Devin. How are you?
I'm doing great. And all of us athletes have just been wondering if we're going to ever be able to play this season.
Yeah, definitely. We are looking at getting sports going right now for a lot of different sports.
Okay, and how would we be able to sign up for a sport if we're not already in one?
If you're not in a 7th or 8th grade class, athletic class, and you want to play a sport, then I highly recommend you go on to the school's website under the athletics page, and there's a document that has all of our head coaches' email addresses, and you email the coach right away.
Okay, thank you. And how would we know that if we're in practice, it would be safe?
Well, that's our number one concern, is the student safety. Student and then employee safety is number one concern. We have a lot of different guidelines that we're following from the state and from the county and from CIF, as far as how we're modifying the sports and the practices. We're requiring masks, pretty much 100% of the time, if it's at all possible. We're really trying to require masks for everybody on campus. We're trying to promote distancing as much as possible. Sometimes we can't be distanced 100% of the time, but any time that we can be distanced, and we're going to do that for sure.
And I've been knowing that students wouldn't just want to go to school just to practice or just any of that. So will we be able to play any type of game?
Yes, that's the goal right now. All outdoor sports will be competing this year, and it's the indoor sports that we're still kind of behind on, and we're going to see if there's any movement. Hopefully, things continue to improve in our county and in our state, and maybe indoor sports can get there at some point too. But right now, all outdoor sports will compete this year.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you, Coach Reach.
All right, thank you guys, and I hope to see you guys out on the practice fields. And like I said, if you have any interest in playing any sports, contact your coaches. Practices are starting right now. We're really looking forward to seeing some faces on campus and seeing you guys outside and active and joining the team.
And I agree. Thank you.
Good morning, Artesia Pioneers. Here are your morning announcements for this week. If you're interested in joining Renaissance, ASB, AVID, or Yearbook for the 2021 to 2022 school year, apply using the application forms in the weekly bulletin. For spring sports, if anyone is interested in playing tennis or golf, be sure to contact your coaches as soon as possible. Contact information is pasted here as well as in the weekly bulletin. This March we'll be having our Spring Fest and we'll be crowning our honey court by the end of the month. Nominations for court are going on right now. If you'd like to nominate yourself or a friend, be sure to do so by March 15th. As always, check your email for the scholarship bulletin. There are several scholarship and internship opportunities available for the month of March. The deadlines for these examples are coming up very soon, so be sure to start your applications ASAP. Seniors, we are holding Senior Day today after homeroom, so be sure to stick around for a day of bonding and games with the senior class. Finally, today is the last day to purchase a senior sweatshirt and/or t-shirt. Be sure to go to the school web store to purchase yours today. That is it for this week's morning announcements. I hope everyone has a wonderful day.
Well, that's all we have for you today, folks.
I'm your host, Alex Toscano.
And I'm your host, Eric Renteria.
And we'll see you next time.